Alright, so hi everyone. Now in this video we are gonna talk about Materialize CSS, a very short guide about that, and we are gonna talk about mainly the floating action button and navbar in this video. Now, as you know that there are other parts I will bring very soon, but let's focus on this very fast now, and let's get started. So the floating action button. Now what is this floating action button? This floating action button, as you can see in this left chart, left picture, that is this plus button, you can see it. This plus button, when pressed, this will open up into these small icons like Google Plus, Twitter, Facebook, Home. Now how to make a button like this, which when pressed will open up to other small icons, and again if pressed outwards or anywhere away from it, or again pressed on that button only, these icons then collapse. How to make that button? So let's dive into the code very fast. So I'm talking about this button, this red button type. Okay, so how to make this? Now let's dive into the code. Now I have made a floating button of that mode edit. You can that red button you have seen already, and this unordered list of other small icons of I have made four small icons for that, and you can see this will be the base of our floating action button tutorial, that insert chart, format code, publish, and attach file. You will see very soon. You will see very soon about that. Now the main part of that is this script. This script, when document add event listener of DOM content loaded. Now this ensures that when the page is loaded, that is fab example.html is loaded, this function will be loaded as well. This function which will get this var elements will get the fixed action button, that is this div class. You understand, this div class will be got by these elements, and then it will be passed by to the m.floating action button. And this is the main part of Materialize CSS, where the JavaScript works. Whenever you press this m.floating action button, this will open up these icons. Okay, so now again if you press that, it will disappear that icons, I mean collapse that icons. Now if you press anywhere else, it will not, but if you press on that button, then only it will be collapse. Right, for now, that is these options, this direction equal to left, hover enabled, toolbar enabled, etc. Now the direction I have changed to bottom to see how this looks like. If you see that if you press on that, it will open up on button. This direction is the option that is by default given to the floating action button by this Materialize CSS. Now you can change it to top as well, you can change it to right as well. So let's change it to top. Oh, oops, sorry, it's a wrong window. I was talking about Microsoft Edge. Now you can see that it gets a bit weird about that. Now we want to make it I am not making it right, for it will be more weird, so let's fix it to bottom only. Now hover enabled, if you make hover enabled equal to true, then you can see that this button will, if hover on it, if you hover that mouse pointer on it, it will open up this expand those other icons. Now if you just remove your mouse pointer, then it will collapse those buttons. Okay, so that's what I am talking about, this floating action button out here. Okay, one more time. Yeah, then let's talk about this toolbar enabled. Now this toolbar enabled option, this is not complete yet, so I mean you have to make a bit more advanced tutorial on that. I will make it soon. So now let's check toolbar enabled equal to true. Now it will open a toolbar at the bottom of the screen, but those icons, this list of icons are not being displayed just because it is not complete. I have to make a new tutorial on that, so let's keep it on false as well as of now. This will be much better, so you understood how this works actually. So this there are various other options as well, you can find it out on that options. So okay, so you can see this materializecss.com. if you visit there and slash floating action button.html, or if you go to components and then floating action button, you can see this list of demo data which I just now showed. That demo data you can find it out there, that icons, fixed action button, and how to initialize that even with JavaScript or with jQuery, whichever you feel better. For that JavaScript I will go with just because use it on React as well. Now jQuery, I used it personally on React, but I had some problems for which I could not use it much better way, so I stick with JavaScript for that. Now you can also use options present there. There is 3 options only available, but you can use that in the way you want. So if you visit that website and that floating action button.html, you will get a better idea of it. I hope so. So now let's talk about navbar. Now navbar, I'm talking about navbar for desktop and for mobiles. Now how to make a responsive navbar which will be different for desktop and different for mobiles with a very simple code using Materialize.css. Now everyone who are beginning with front-end development work wants to have a great looking navbar, great looking website, and navbar plays a very key role in these websites. And you can see that in desktop there are various designs of these websites, but the length of this navbar is very long, so you can fit all these services, projects, about, contact, and this logo and all that. You can fix it on within a very, I mean, you need a lot of space for that, but it is okay for desktop sites. But if you use mobile sites, you cannot have that many space. So it's better to have a menu icon, which if on pressed, this list of icons will be I mean list of this list of services, projects, about, and all these contacts, and all this list will be opened. Okay, so how to make it? Now let's dive into the code very fast. Okay, so you remember that floating action button example. I am talking about I am extending that with this nav with class nav wrapper and color of indigo, and this is the nav class where the navbar will be present, and I have given it a nav wrapper class, that is the Materialize CSS class, and you can change the color to anything. I changed it to green, but you can keep it as indigo as well. Now this is the div of container containing the site logo. You can see that brand logo is also present. This is the basically the Materialize CSS class for assigning a logo. Okay, and I have made it center, but you can make it anywhere, right, left, center, or anywhere you feel, or you can not give anything also, but I prefer to keep it center as well right for now. And you can see this is the side nav trigger. I mean, this is the menu button which will trigger that mobile links when if it is on mobile site, and it will not be present displayed if it is on desktop site. Okay, so now let's talk about the another list about which is present on the left side of the screen. I have made it on the left side. This will be displayed on when it is on desktop site. Okay, and it will be hidden on medium and down, that is on medium side screens and on small size screens like mobile phones. Okay, so let's talk about the side nav bar present underneath. Okay, now let's talk about the side nav bar present underneath. This another list of this side class side nav is the class. It will be displayed on mobile screens. Okay, so I have given it an ID of mobile links, and this will be the data target mobile links. As you can see on the upper side of side nav trigger, this will be called whenever this data target. Yeah, it will be called whenever the menu or icon is pressed. Okay, so now let's get straight into this script of it. Yeah, so document.add event listener of DOM content loaded. This ensures that whenever this page fab example.html is loaded, this function is ready to be called. Okay, so now let's talk about the functions. There is an var of elements which on document.query selects everything of present in the side nav. Side nav, I am talking about side nav is this class of unordered list. This will be displayed on mobile. And am.sidenav.init, this is the very basics of and I have given no options present here. You can see that in curly braces I have not given any options, but you can give any options, but for this tutorial it doesn't need any options. And this is the floating action button. If you remember from the previous tutorial, this is the floating action button .init, and it has some options as well. And this is the basic format of init am.sidenav.init. We remember no camel cases. And now you can see this is the navbar I'm talking about. So you can see nice little hover effect on it. This is been given predefined, and this is the logo. And now let's inspect it. So now as we inspect it, you can see that the and we can made it to iPhone X simulation. Now you can see that we have gone the menu, and it has come in the form of that menu icon. And if on pressed, this shows a list of icon, and you can slide it back as well. Now we can slide it back or press outside of that to, yeah, you can see that if you press outside, then also it disappears. Now, and let's make it responsive so that you can I mean, yeah, you can increase the size. And see, this is on medium size also. It will have a menu icon, but as soon as it is changed to desktop side, it will have that list of list of nav icons, nav links on the nav bar as well. So now you have understood how what I am talking about. You can also find the navbar.html as material in materialcss.com. This you can follow that, and you can get a lot of resources out there. You can understand how to work, and there are other options available there as well, so you can work with it. Now you can also go to components and navbar to find out how to work with navbar, more and more details about that. This is just an intro about that. Now thank you guys for watching this video, and do leave a like and comment and share this video if this video helpful to you. Otherwise, thank you for watching. You can this video is more about a very basic introduction of how to work with Materialize CSS. You can use it for go to those websites and have your own experience as well. You can understand more and more of it, and I encourage you to visit those websites and find out more details about it. Thank you for watching. Thank you.